Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To the air, it's Barnett. Finds his man, it's Brown. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
If you're coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wildcats want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Oh, lack of concentration that time by the receiver. If he catches it, it's going to be a 1st down. You just have to look that ball in. Do what you do every single day in practice. In your sleep. That's a bad break for the offense early.
He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Looking for space, it's Edwards. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
That is how you finish a drive. Nice drive put together. Don't kick threes. We need touchdowns. And that's a great job executing down here near the goal line. You got the 3rd and goal. You were physical enough to run the football in. Nice start to this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Washington State's offense will go to work for the 1st time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. And that's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking to throw, it's Potter. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Washington State will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Kansas State quick to the line. The give to the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Lockett. Across the 25, he's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick spin on the run. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He leaves it with the back. Tackled in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the heels of gaining 4 on the previous play. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Potter. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man down the middle. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Wildcats! Once he got some room, it was over. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautiful.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. To the air, it's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Keeps it going. And he's going to go down at the 1.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this deep...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there
he goes. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got the screen set up. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes a grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got a little space.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Slithers into space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. This time he's got his man. Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Got it in the middle, it's Buckley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Potter. He's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Washington State!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Pride. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Oakland. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Touchdown, Kansas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Ellison. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Second down, he'll throw it. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Potter. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Washington State will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Running behind that left side. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! They add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen.
There he goes. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and still on his feet. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Potter. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. And some room to work. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. So close to that end zone, he could almost... But it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. Makes a move. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to pass, it's Potter. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They boot it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Looking for room at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Breaks into the open. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it.